Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Daily Bone Podcast. Today, we are breaking down Bitcoin's continued upward price action with inflows continuing to surge in. It's like the Mississippi River.
The Mississauga River. Yep.
Yeah, it's crazy out there, but we're going to be talking about it and what that might mean for price action. We also got an upcoming mint on Blast. It could be interesting. We'll talk about that, but we'll be limiting the Blast talk today because I want to talk also the controversial runes pump that we're seeing here. People are fading easy. They're saying that easy fading or mid-curving runes is bullish for their bag. So we're going to be talking about it a little more. I also found some, I dug up some tickers that I'm interested in. So
pushed in 9/11.
We'll be talking about it, but I've got some runes I want to share with you guys. Get a rating, get a take from you all on what you think about it, whether or not it's bullish. And then we got some quick hitters that we're going to talk about. But Easy, are you drinking some coffee today? I don't think I've ever seen you drink coffee before.
I drink coffee most days, my friend.
Really? I like the mug. What are we drinking there? Is that a cappuccino?
Nope. It's instant coffee. I microwave water for about 90 seconds, pour a nice little scoop in there, and then I mix it up. Pio would probably tell me I'm a piece of shit for it, but I don't have the time, energy, or patience to make an actual cup of coffee.
Everyone that I've met that makes instant coffee and drinks it regularly is an absolute badass. So Easy, I already knew you were an absolute badass, but I mean, this just solidifies it. Me over here, I'm actually doing a little cold brew. You can just buy it in a bottle. Just dump it in.
So I've bought those before. They're good for like 4 cups of coffee, but like it's just never enough, dude.
Like it burns through quick.
Yeah, you fly through it. Like, dude, my caffeine intake, I've really been scaling back. I used to be a 4.5 Celsius a day kind of guy. And now I'm down. I used to be like a 4.5 Celsius, 2 Adderall, and a couple lines just to get me through noon. You know, like, and now I'm
scaling lunchtime.
Yeah, just to lunchtime. And now I'm scaling back. So I'm like a 22 Zin, 11 upper deckers, 11 down deckers, 3 cups of coffee, and like 2 darts before noon just to get the blood flow going, you know?
Yeah, I mean, and you can learn a lot of those, strategies in my new book coming out called Stimulant Stacking. The big thing is people get too hooked on one stimulant.
You got to switch it up. You got to
switch it up. You got to stack it. You got to keep your body on the toes. They can't get too used to it. But this is about 173 milligrams of caffeine. So this is going to enough to get the body flowing.
Yeah, no, 173 milligrams. That's pretty good. Normally when I wake up, I take 4 caffeine pills and then I go back to sleep till they kick in. So that's like, just because like you can't waste any time, so I get like an extra 15 minutes, then they hit the blood, and then I'm good to go. I immediately wake up, fire the phone up, check Pump Fun. I'm good to go. Immediately dive into Photon. I don't even check TradingView. Like, dude, Clemente wants to go over Bitcoin. Like, dude, grow up. Mother ticker's up to 111 million market cap, dude. Like, come on, coward. Bitcoin's up 3%. You think that even gets my blood going? You think that even gets
fucking Warren Buffett wouldn't even get out of bed for that.
Like, come on, freaking nerd.
Okay, all right. Well,
up 4.8%. Ethereum's up 0.3.
Really? Today's a great day. My Bitcoin bags are up 3%. Dude, they take a 3% fee on my meme coin trade. Do you think I even that moves the needle for me, dude? Like, come on. I need a 72% gain or it's not even a win.
Yeah, what he said.
Wait, okay, before. All right. So that was just a long-winded way of saying you're drinking instant coffee.
Yeah. Long story short, yeah, I'm having instant coffee.
It's great.
Hold on. So is it Folgers?
I think it's like an espresso brand.
Okay, cool. Very interesting. All right, well, let's get into the show. Before we do, I want to give a quick thank you to the partners of today's show. Aurori. Rory is wrapping up a 6-month plus art upgrade by the artist Jan Penno, who is the artist behind Mad Lads. So you can go check him out at Jan Penno, YANNPENNO on Twitter, on X. But starting tomorrow, all Aurorian holders will have the option to upgrade their NFT art for absolutely free on the Aurori website. And to celebrate the upgrade, Aurori is partnering with Metaplex to launch a new loyalty system with $100,000 of prize prizes paid in their Ori and MPLX tokens. Very interesting stuff. To cap it all off, they're also kicking off a 2-week holders event starting tomorrow where holders can complete quests with their Aurorians, as they have partnered with Tensor for a points boost as well as a fee rebate on all Aurorians purchased for the next week. So you can go check them out on Tensor.trade. You can find Aurorians there, and you can also follow them on Twitter at Aurori Project. We love to partner with Aurori as well as Tensor. It is a 2-for-1 that we're seeing here, but another thank you to Aurori. You can also check out their pinned tweet to learn more, and they are over on Solana. But let's kick off today's show. Let's get into it. Maybe we won't talk too much about the boomer coins, but Kix, take it away. We're ready whenever you are.
Yeah, I'm not ready, coach.
Oh no, like
Oh shit. Okay. Hold on one sec. Woo! Here we go. Today is June 5th. ETH market volume 12 million, Solana 3 million, Ordinals 4.5 million. Ordinals picking up a little bit. Let's go. 50% higher than Solana, but Solana doesn't include meme tokens in their NFT volume. NFT market leaders on Ethereum, Pirate Nation up 10% to 1 ETH. CloneX up 10% to 0.5 ETH. On Blast, Captain and Company ships are up 40% to 0.24 ETH. I guess they're sinking some ships over there. They need some new ones. Price going up. Over on Solana, OK Bears, blast from the past there, up 18% to 2.9 sold. Finally on Ordinals, Bitcoin puppets are up 10% to 0.215. That's awesome to see. They were at a 0.1 floor. That's 2x off the floor. That's nice. Puppets feeling good. Majors are up over the past 24 hours. We got $880 million of U.S. Bitcoin inflows. Bitcoin up 2.7% to 7.1K. ETH up 1% to 3,800. And Solana up 4.5% to 173, baby. On the meme coin front, we got Runes cooking. We got the Bank of Nakamoto dollar doing a 2x to 134 million. Majors also had a solid day across the board with Floki up 24%, Shib up 8%, and Whip up over 7%. Is that it? That's a nice, concise weather report. Loving that. Today's going to be a great day. Back to you in the studio.
What are you talking about?
Did I skip a whole section?
What about over the last 24 hours?
Shit. Over the past 24 hours, U.S. Bitcoin ETF saw 886 million in inflows yesterday as they continued their streak. Let's hit the music back. Of daily net inflows. During this streak, which started on May 13th, we have seen $3.2 billion in net inflows. By the way, some not so good news. If you have a CryptoPunk, put a little earmuffs on. One of those sold on Blur yesterday for 28.5 ETH. With only 20 sales in the past week, the Punks floor currently sits at 30 ETH, which is the lowest since July 2021. Last but not least, a gold fur Bored Ape complete set will be auctioned at Sotheby's on June 18th. The set, which includes an ape, 2 mutants, and a dog, is a part of 3 Arrow Capital's holdings and was originally purchased for just over 100 ETH. Let's see if they can get that on the way back. I don't think so. Well, that's it for the weather report, ladies and gentlemen. Back to you in the studio.
All right.
fly now.
When does that auction go live on Sooth Bubbies?
June 18th. 2 weeks.
Yeah. On Sathavies.
Clemente, are you bidding?
Yeah, I'll throw in a bid, dude. 1 ETH.
I think you should. Yeah, no,
I mean,
I'll definitely take the 1/8 bid.
Gold, so it's a gold quadruple whammy then that they're selling.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not a buyer there.
A golden 4 diddly, as they call
They
it.
paid, yep, golden 4 diddly. That's what they called me in high school. Okay, some updates from the Daily Bone newsletter. We're gonna fire through these. I want to get into the show because we got a bunch of stuff to talk about. But very first story, we have the SEC is closing their office. I believe this is the regional office after a little bit of a hiccup in the debt box case. This office, I believe, is in, where is it? Salt Lake City. Yikes, that can't be good for them. Next story, we have BNB just rocketing, setting a new all-time high, breaking $700 yesterday. God damn. You know what I was looking at is the year-to-date performance across the board. BNB is one of the top performers amongst like the top 50 tokens.
Because CZ's in jail. That's bullish.
Why is that bullish?
He can't sell his bags.
Oh. Do you guys
think
have any
about it.
BNB exposure?
No, dude. Okay, so Clemente, do you have some time this weekend?
Yeah.
I want you to sit down, all right? I want you to sit down. Wake yourself up like 9 a.m. on Sunday, okay? Block out about 4 hours of your schedule, okay? I want you to sit down, get some BNB in a wallet, open up a site called Pancake Swap, and just click around. Just have some fun. It's Binance Smart Chain meme coins, okay? Okay? It's a totally different beast.
So I bought, I've participated, I've dabbled in the BNB ecosystem before. I bought a grape coin.
Very interesting.
I bought that and I lost 70% on it.
Do you still hold it?
No, I sold it.
Very interesting.
Very interesting. Hey, so how do you even get there?
To where? Binance?
Yeah.
Well, it's in Hong Kong. So if you want to like go to the office, you like
nope. Like
have to
what?
fly.
You just bridge it through a little bridge hole, or what?
Yeah, you just use one of them little bridge holes.
Great.
Like it's like a Web3 version of a glory hole.
Love it, dude. One of my favorite things to do on a Friday night.
Okay, that's the route we're going. Yeah, I mean you can use Sideshift, Simple Swap.
Cool.
Honest, does Coinbase let you buy BNB?
I got a VPN through, or sorry. Do I have to fly to another country?
So Simple Swap, you don't. If you're using Sideshift, you may have to. All right, Chief.
Yeah.
Got it.
Let me take a look here.
Yeah.
Can you buy BNB on Coinbase? Yeah, it seems you.
Boom.
No, you can't. This asset's not supported by Coinbase. Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
You can't buy BNB on Coinbase?
No, it's not supported. So yeah, you're actually gonna have to use one of them holes of glory.
Okay. Well, we will. And hey, holes of glory. If you're interested in partnering with us,
Great movie.
Yeah.
Doggos ENT.
No, that's
okay,
Blades
next
of Glory.
story.
That's Blades of Glory.
Next story, Vitalik. This was an interesting one. Tweeted this morning about how unhappy he was with this cycle's celebrity experimentation so far, basically saying how unsustainable it was, how recommendations on how it would actually be.
Wait.
Yeah. So he weighed in. The long and short of it is Vitalik basically said that this needs to check off 3 boxes basically for a celebrity crypto project in order for it to get Vitalik's respect. One is to have some kind of public good goal that it's serving, other than enriching the celebrity and early adopters. It could be an art project, supporting a charity, etc. Another one is have some sort of fun mechanics that go beyond just trading a token. And the third is make something that lasts 10 plus years other than bubbling around for a few months and then
Did he get hacked?
No, this is real.
Okay, scroll up to one before. This is what made me like this one. Where he goes, I'm feeling quite unhappy with this cycle celebrity experimentation so far. Financialization as a means towards an end. I can respect blah, blah, blah. But then he says, Ashton and Mila's Stoner Cats was vastly more honorable than anything we've seen from this 2024 celebrity meme coin era. Why did he feel the need to just insert that, bro? Like, is he trying to get that off his back? You know, is he trying to, shake that one off his back and be like, hey, I know I hung out with them at their mansion. And so then you guys dumped millions of dollars into Stoner Cats and they made some fucking animated fucking TV show or whatever. I don't know, man. That's funny.
Yeah, he was. I forgot he was hanging out with them. That was wild. How are those doing, Vitalik? But yeah, I mean, look, ETH. What they only have Solana meme coins are. Yeah, all the celeb meme coins are on Solana except for Jenner, I guess. But anyways, next story. Polygon has announced here acquiring zero-knowledge cryptography firm Toposware. So congrats to all parties. Congrats to our partners over at Polygon on the acquisition. Those are the stories from the Daily Bone newsletter. But the last piece before we get into the show is what to watch for today. This one's an interesting one. An upcoming mint today is Blastin Pepes is on Blast. It's today starting at 11 a.m. Eastern, and then the allow list is at 1 p.m. These are trading. What's interesting here is it's a 404 mint, right? Meaning
404.
It can be a token or it can be an NFT, depending on how many tokens are owned. Basically, what's interesting about this is all the mint proceeds are going to a thruster pool that guarantees that you can sell back the NFT back for a mint price.
Very interesting.
Our quant Ray with glasses said that his plan for it, and I agree with it, is he's minting his allocation and he's also trying to buy some off secondary because his thought process is these new tokens have gotten a higher probability of getting a blast jackpot, right? So you buy it if it's close to secondary, and then what you do is if it wins jackpot, the dump can only be so much because they can refund it back, right? So you can mint it for 0.069. That's your rundown from what to watch for today. Blastin Pepes. I think I have a allow list, and I'll be minting as.
How'd you get allow list?
I don't know. Pacmoon. They gave me allow list, and if you join the Discord,
you didn't give us allow list.
No, we got some allows for Bodagos. You don't have allow list, Easy?
Kicks, you get allow list?
No.
Kicks?
I didn't get
Easy
shit from Clemente.
Dude, Clemente, what a piece of shit.
We taught you what 404 even meant back in Pandora. You were like, explain this to me. We explained it to you.
We give you the full lowdown on asterisks. Now that you're a blast influencer who dictates the blast market, who gets all these white lists. What the hell, dude? You can't even share with your OG friends who brought you into this ecosystem, picked you up while you were down, picked you up when you were a dead fella's PFP. People don't forget. People don't forget, okay? People don't forget.
All right, I'm sorry. God damn it. No, this is, check Slack. Yeah, dude, Ray our Quant was giving this out to us, dude. What are we talking about?
Oh, shout out
No
Ray.
excuses.
That's our boy.
Yeah.
Shout out Ray. Real one. He takes care of us.
All right. If you were LPing on Wasabi, you guys to get out of here. Come on. Yeah, and they gave me, I earned that allowance. Anyways, all right. We're not talking about.
Oh, now you're justifying it. All right.
A quick hitter. Quick hitter to kick
calendar.
off the show. I'm gonna have a meeting with HR. Quick meeting to kick off the. Quick hitter to kick off the show. Beanie, I thought this was interesting. Beanie's basically saying we are going to start kicking off airdrop season. He says, I'm only certain of one thing. Airdrop season is going to get insane during the back half of this year. Silly amount of capital flowing into crypto. Easy, is there any airdrops that you're paying attention to? I saw people talking about ZK Sync. I saw people talking about Layer 0. Obviously, we have Blast coming up this month, or Kicks. Anything you guys are paying attention to in terms of upcoming airdrops? It feels like after the beginning of the year, we've seen the airdrop cycle kind of cool off a little bit.
Layer 0, and that's just because I have massive exposure to it. That's about it.
How do you have massive exposure to it?
27 little pudgies bridged across 27 wallets to every single chain.
Is that not a cybeling?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think it's siphoning. I don't know. Who cares? That snapshot's already happened. GG's, well played.
Got it.
Yeah.
Do you know?
I own a pudgy, so I guess I get some Layer 0 for doing absolutely nothing. That's what I like. That's the kind of airdrops I like. I like airdrops where I just based on me and what I've done in this space and the things that I've collected, I am rewarded substantially for that. Those are the kind of airdrops I'm in this space for. I'm not in for this. Oh, you got to go do this for 8 hours and then click this and then flip this and then wrap it into this and then fucking shoot it through this and then plug it out. This is a fucking Dr. Seuss book. I'm sick and tired of it. Okay. I just want to get airdrops for being here. So just keep the pudgy airdrops coming up. Keep them coming. And I'm happy. But I don't know specifically what Beanie's talking about. This seems like kind of like a vague, and I like Beanie, but this seems kind of like a vague post that then like 4 months from now, he'll just retweet and be like, I fucking told you guys. You know what I mean? But there's no context to this. What, you know, what's the specifics here? I got no fucking clue. I mean, a lot of people are farming Blast. So I guess, you know, he can retweet it when Blast comes out at multi-billion dollars, but yeah.
So you think this is more of a Beanie posting a vague tweet to then just come back from his propaganda, basically from Beanie to make him seem like an expert, but he's being vague. It's not an actual take.
Yeah, because I mean, like, there's you know, like gaming, like gaming airdrop farming was working well for a while, but like the last couple launches, like I heard some people on the timeline complaining about Pixelmon, like the juice wasn't worth the squeeze. Let's leave it at that, right? For the farmers, right? Pirate Nation's coming out yesterday. Pirate Nation,
the pirate token.
The pirate token. Once again, here's the thing, dude. I got a fucking job. I don't got time to fucking do all these things for 8 hours a day. Like, I probably got the bandwidth to like farm one thing, and I don't know, like that the whole process of that's not even fun for me. That's why, like, if you find something like Blast where you can just trade NFTs, you can do all these things natively, and you're like farming something on top, that's fun. But like, yeah, I don't do the other farming shit. That's not my cup of tea. But I hope it cooks for everybody. Hope everybody, whatever you're doing, I hope it cooks. Just because I don't care about it doesn't mean I'm, hating on whatever you need to desperately pump. Okay, let's just get that out there.
Precisely.
All right. Well, I appreciate the context and analysis there on airdrops. So I do want to talk a little bit about the boomer coin, Bitcoin. They had their second. I need to read this right, from Eric Valanciunas. He said, this is the big time inflows all around today for the Big Ten. Nearly $1 billion in inflows yesterday from the Bitcoin ETF. This is the second biggest day ever since mid-March. $3.3 billion in inflows in the last 4 weeks. The net year to date at $15 billion in inflows, which was the top end of their 12-month estimate. The Bloomberg bros are in disbelief by how well this Bitcoin ETF is continuing to do, despite it had a little bit of a cool off, but now it is back. Bitcoin is at $71,100. I also saw Ansem get some flack recently, tweeting basically that he thinks we're going to go lower before we reach that next parabolic high. I saw Mando agree with him. Easy, any thoughts here before I throw to Kicks on all things a macro, kind of how you're thinking about price action right now?
Price go up. Price go up.
All right. Kicks, anything to add here?
Yeah. Who's giving these people? Who's giving them flack? Like, who are these people? Like, reply guys?
I'll pull up the tweet. Yeah, there are reply guys. People have been. It's been popular to hate on Ansem recently. So, but I will say I respect Ansem for putting his neck out there and continuing to throw out some takes.
Forming an opinion. Let's fucking trash a guy for forming an opinion. What's he got?
So this is where we're at right now, right? He thinks we go up a little bit, and then he thinks we go down below 60K again.
I'm with it. I think this makes a ton of sense to me. We got the MACD curl on the weekly looking like it, wants to go a little green for us for a second. So we could see him move up. What's he got at, like 79K, 79.80?
Yeah. I mean, he just has a piss.
Can you zoom in?
Basically, no, I can't zoom in.
No, you can't zoom in. That's fine. It looks like 79, right?
He said he said he doesn't expect all-time highs again until October, which is kind of wild, which would be a brutal summer.
I think it maybe goes a little higher than he thinks. Like, it could go up to 79, but yeah, dude, once again, this is something that we've said before. Summer's usually chop, especially for the majors. And this year it could be the exception. Some years it's pumped. I think 2020 did pretty well. We got the ETFs backstopping it. There's a lot of good stuff. But yeah, like, and once again, look at the fucking line at the right. Look at the line at the right. He's not bearish. It's a straight vertical line at the end. It goes straight up in the air.
Yeah, that's a vertical line.
That's a vertical line up. He's super bullish, but he's saying I'm bearish for 3 months, and people are like, nah, dude, fuck, this guy's washed. This guy's washed up. This bozo's washed up. I don't know what's wrong with people. I think there's just a lot of bozos in this, just mean people or something. I don't know. Angry people angry at life. They can't be happy.
I think we chop all summer and we rally hard as hell for the election.
Yeah, I could totally see that. That makes a lot of sense. I think people just need to either make more money in this space or get a hobby so that they have some level of happiness.
You ever tried knitting?
Yeah, exactly. Knit something, quilt,
fish.
Fish.
Go hunting.
Fish is better than touching grass, dude. Touch water.
So thought it was Friday brings up an interesting comment. The question is how hard / when the ETFs hit the sell button. From my opinion, These guys aren't hitting the sell button anytime
really
soon.
how it works.
Why would they? Yeah.
Not really how it works. Usually there needs to be some macro condition that leads to them hitting the sell button, and they don't just dump the entire bag. Like, it's not like a pump fund rug coin trader who just slams the sell button with the entire stack and sends this thing to zero. It's usually like slower exits. It's also like, dude, these ETFs have been live for like 60 days tops. You know, like the ETH one's been live for like 2 weeks. The Bitcoin one's been live for like less than a quarter. They're still accumulating. That's the goal. Their goal is to make their investors money, which I know is a crazy concept in this space. Is like there are people out there trying to make money for other people. Baffling, really. And I think that's kind of what we're seeing here is that they're going to be accumulating dips, which is what we've seen is this steady down pressure and chop where now they're like, okay, next leg up should be coming at some point. Let's let's take a swing here. So they're going to slowly keep adding. They'll take some profits occasionally, diversify funds. But the bigger thing is I think we just continue to see inflow.
Got it. And on that note, I've seen a lot of people talk about the 4-year cycle, when we're going to see the next top, whether this one's shorter or longer. Do you guys have a target date in mind when you're like, hey, this is when we might start seeing a pullback? This is when the top will be in. Is it Q1 2025? Is it the end of 2025? How are you guys thinking about it from a timeline perspective?
Q3 2025, end of summer.
Kicks?
Not picking any date, not picking a specific price. All I can tell you is I've sold enough to this point to be very happy. So if we 2x from here on everything, I will start selling again. I will start trimming the bags, but I will still have lots of exposure. But there will be signs when it's time to sell. There will certainly be signs. I'm thinking something like just
you can't tell them the signs. You can't tell them the signs. You can't tell them the signs. But there will be signs.
It's like blowing out a birthday candle. If you tell your wish, it won't come true.
Right. Got it. All right. Well, that makes sense.
No, but here, Clemente, there were signs. Like, for example, November 2021, the literal Federal Reserve sells all their stocks, and they said it was to avoid conflict of interest. Elon Musk started selling all his stocks. Right. All the fucking smart people started exiting the fucking back door, and they did it quietly. They did it very, very quietly. That was the sign last cycle. This cycle, there'll be some signs.
Mother coin is not a sign to you?
Nope. Jim Cramer yeeting his whole portfolio into Bitcoin. Potential sign. Potential sign of a top.
Got it.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll keep monitoring these signs. I want to get a list of what those will look like. I think there's.
Have you ever seen the movie Signs?
I have.
You should watch that first, then we'll talk.
Gave me so many nightmares. My dad made me watch. That was the first
scary movie I watched.
Yeah, my dad literally made me watch when I was 4 years old. It was.
I watched it with my mom. She told me it was about crop circles. I was like probably in like 2nd or 3rd grade when that movie came out, and I'll never forget it. I'll never forget it.
Never. Okay, well, let's move into runes here. Easy, you tweeted yesterday, I am so angry about runes and how bad the experience has been for me that I'm about to deploy a stupid amount of capital into it. Did you buy anything yesterday?
I bought a ton of shit yesterday, dude.
Okay, walk me through. What do you got?
Ton of runes, dude. So I'm up 15% on Bush did 9/11. I bought that one because I love the ticker. I bought some Dog Go to the Moon. That's down 5%. Bought a bunch of Epic. That's up 11%. Waddle Waddle Pengu. Great name. That's up 22%. What else did I buy? Oh, Mr. Yen, Japanese businessman. Like that one a lot. That's up 30%. I think those are the 4.
In the last 24 hours?
Yeah.
It's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. Okay, I have some other tickers I want to throw by you. Easy, because it sounds like, and Kicks, because it sounds like you guys haven't really been. So this morning I was going through and I was exploring the tickers a little bit more. I was in the Bodago Super Pack. We were kind of getting in the weeds, in the trenches again, because I think that's part of what we need to do more of on the Runes ecosystem is, we hate from our pedestal. We're not in the weeds of it, right? So I wanted to get really in the thick of it. I wanted to find some good tickers, and there actually were some good tickers, but I want to get just your gut reaction to them when you hear it, when you see it, whether or not you think this would be a buy. The very first one I want to talk to you guys about is a ticker $1 billion cat. First reactions. What do you guys think? Is that a $10 million market cap? Bad ticker name?
Bad ticker name. You can't predict The price of the market cap. Bad ticker name.
They were basically saying this is the cat version of dog go to the moon.
Oh yeah, I don't
Any
like it. I
thoughts?
like Mr. Yen, Japanese businessman.
That is a good ticker.
Good ticker.
Kicks, any thoughts on $1 billion cat? Would you buy this?
I think cats kind of struggle, and it's a dog kind of crypto world. But hey, $13 million market cap, not too shabby. 1,200
Not bad at
holders.
all.
1,200 holders, man.
Only 12.
Double
Where are you
that.
seeing?
I use Magic Eden.
Got it. Okay. Well, I will. All right. What about this next one? Koala on Impala. Do you guys think this is a good one?
No.
Now you've got my attention.
I really like this Koala on Impala one. So this is at a $1.8 million market cap. It's the 28th etched rune, and it's up 33% in the last 24 hours, but so is a lot of these runes. I think this one's interesting. Koala on Impala.
And I mean,
Kicks?
it's a tight knit community, 1,000 holders.
Where are
Get
you
in there,
seeing
you
the
make
holders?
some real friends. Go to literally the last page you're on.
Okay.
Yep, click on it, and then supply
Yeah,
underneath it. Holders 1,089.
Oh my God. That is wild. Only 1,000 holders.
You're early. What do you want to be late?
Okay, I'm gonna check dog go to the moon. How many holders is that at? 71,000 holders. Okay, so we're early into this then.
Mm-hmm.
Should I just buy this thing? What do we like?
You won't,
Okay,
coward.
all right, I'm buying one of these three. So we got Koala on Impala, we got Psycho, and then the last one is Psycho Hamster, or Seiko Hamster at $3 million.
Why these three? Buy Waddle Waddle Pangu.
I just want to buy one rune so I can
Waddle Pangu. 14.
Okay, $17 million market cap.
I like this one.
Yeah, Waddle Waddle Pingo is cute. I mean, I like the Impala, kind of sounds fun. I know that Psycho or Seiko Hamster.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking at that this morning, actually, so it's funny that you brought it up. 47 buys. It actually went, the market cap went from 3 million when we started the show to 4 million already. Here's what I'll say about Seiko, because isn't Seiko, oh no, that's Senko.
Jose Canseco.
No, because DMT, the like gaming token from like the Milady group, is, you know, in the hundreds of millions. And I was thinking maybe it had some Milady vibes in it, which would be very bullish. Look at pending buys going up on this. You know, follow the action. And look at the holder count, 947, dude. So you could get in sub 1,000.
Yeah, but it's already at a $4 million market cap. So, I mean,
Yeah.
It feels like the holder's just going to be dumping this thing when it goes
I
out.
don't know. Yeah. I mean, you maybe exit liquidity, or maybe
so
early.
What is this? And I'm guys, excuse me if I'm wanting to get in the runes trenches a little bit more, right? So I'm trying to understand the culture. Walk me through Mr. Yen, Japanese businessman, please. Easy. What are we working with here? This is 1,600 holders, $7.4 million market cap. It's up 30% in the last 24 hours. What was your thought process here?
I like the guy.
Who's Mr. Yen?
Yen Tech Solutions. Here, check the Twitter. Really good Twitter. Really good memes.
Yeah,
just Mr. Yen, legit Japanese businessman who loves his son.
So Yen Tech Solutions.
That's wholesome.
Yeah, it's like the most wholesome ticker I've ever seen. Guy just be doing some business, you know, like it's nothing crazy. Just honest.
So they have an actual Twitter page. They're posting some stuff. This is actually a little bit interesting. I like this. I like
the ticker name too. Mr. Yen, Japanese businessman. He's just an honest guy, just going to work.
I'm buying this one. I'm buying Mr. Yen,
right?
Japanese businessman. I really like this one. Kicks, any
I
thoughts on
support
this? Do you think, am I crazy for buying this?
No, I like it. This is a great music video.
It's just good.
And he takes me another home again to find me waiting home for him.
Okay. So I'm buying right now live. How do I do this? So I go in. Total.
No one's really figured out how to buy them. That's like the best part. That's like the most bullish thing.
Buy the 1,000 clip right there.
How much so I'm buying the number of sats that I'm buying. Is that what I'm looking at here? The quantity. Yep, so I have to spend $300 worth.
Yeah.
Or $6,000. Okay. Well, I'll do that right now. 1,000. All right, Mr. Yen. How much? Easy. What price did you buy this at?
I bought it yesterday. I don't know, like right around here.
All right.
It wasn't. I didn't get much better entry than you did.
Boom. All right. Order was broadcasted. What is it going to take? 20 minutes?
Yeah, 3 to 6 business days. You don't have Amazon Prime.
All right. Well, if I'm exit liquidity, I'm actually going to be pissed. All right. Well, there you have it. I just bought Mr. Yen, Japanese businessman. This is not financial advice, guys. The transaction will probably go through by the time the show ends. But Mr. Yen, or sorry, his name is Mr. Yen. Mr. Yen, Japanese businessman. I really like this. I'm very impressed with the runes community. This is a fantastic, very, very well done. Hey, I was not familiar with you guys' game. So let's go. All right. Well, if you guys have any more tickers we should check out, let me know, because I'm trying to understand the culture a little bit more so we can make better buys in this. Easy. Last thing on runes, did you see PUPS is pumping? It's back up. The latest.
Dude, we're so up.
So according to the Bodago Super PAC, they're saying that the deadline to burn or the deadline to redeem or basically get your PUPS runes before the bridge closes or whatever it is coming up, I believe, on June 8th. And after that, because the outstanding supply will decrease, the market cap on this is going to pump. Are you still a holder here at 22? Are you buying, maybe selling into a little bit?
I'm not buying anymore. I'm hoping we can get break even, Clemente, after you used me as exit liquidity. I'm not going to lie. I'm hoping that we can get back to our entry of like $40. I hope.
Got it. Okay. I don't see why this doesn't get back up to 45. I'm going to be honest. It's an OG rune. Ansem did pump it a lot, but I don't know. I'm kind of a fan. So,
I think it's a good pick.
Yeah. I don't mind this at all. Kicks, quick question. Do you have any runes exposure?
I do not, but I was looking around yesterday. I was poking around on it.
Let me know if you come up with some. I want to maybe, cool. All right.
I saw this one guy posting about Mike Hall Sailor.
Yeah, Mike Hall Sailor is the ticker.
Interesting.
311 holders.
See, those kind of worry me, dude. The like really low holder count is like, dude,
300 holders.
Like, dude, you can't even fill up a high school gymnasium with that number of holders.
0 pending buys. So you're early. Like you could really accumulate at this level. You can get 40,000 Mike Hall Sailors for $3,000.
Hey, that's not bad. That's not bad. So is it like it's like a kind of Russian Michael Saylor kind of thing? Is that where we're working with here?
More like a Popeye character.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. I'm not the biggest fan of the art. It's kind of too old school for, the Zoomers. So I'm not sure. Or the millennials even. Which is, I think, more millennials than Zoomers probably on ordinals and runes. Yeah.
What I'm learning about runes, oh my God, how much Bitcoin did I pay for my Natcat? Oh my God. All right. I'm down astronomically on my Natcat. Oh my God. All right.
How down bad?
Dude, like 70%. I lost $3,000 on that shit, dude. God damn it. What the hell?
It's tough out there, man. I mean, there's a lot of different things you can be doing, right? You're pretty much at Walmart these days, right? You can buy anything, right? On Solana, the ordinals, the runes, everything, Blast, everything's cycling around, right? So you gotta be early on these things, man. It's tough out here in these streets.
It's not easy.
Yeah, and here's the thing: most things, momentum up, momentum down. It's hard to buck the trend.
And the other problem with a collection like Natcats or with a lot of these ordinals collections, it feels like, is because it's purely a collectible, right? Because there's no like specific founder like leading the charge and trying to like build something. The downside of that, the upside is there's no like execution risk or whatever, right? The downside is if these things lose attention, they're toast, right? Like they need someone that's talking about these Natcats, and I haven't seen a Natcat on my timeline other than like 1 or 2 people in forever. So I mean, it
seems like the focus is right now is runes, which makes sense because like everywhere else, the focus is meme coins. So you would think ordinals gets another day in the sun, maybe when like NFTs get their day in the sun.
Rate my
Bitcoin trumps.
Rate my ordinals collection. I got 3 Bitcoin trumps.
Looks like my hidden folder on OpenSea.
And then I spent like $500 on these wizards that have done nothing. All right. God, that's why I don't like. So that's partially why I don't like talking about runes, is because I'm down so bad on it that you know, it hurts to think about. It hurts to think about how much I've lost money every time I go to ordinals. So look, but I'm trying to put in an honest effort. So I bought Mr. Yen, Japanese businessman. We'll see if I lose money on that, but I'm gonna
Like a little college tuition, man. It's okay.
Yeah, okay. But look, I might roll in some of my blast profits into it, right? I
was feeling a little down in the dumps yesterday because, you know, my meme coin buys on Solana weren't working out for me. And then this morning, hop on the old computer and see Bowden's up back to 36 cents, dude. I'm not down anymore.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. I love it. Before we move on here, I want to talk actually meme coins a little bit more. I want to give a quick shout out to today's partner, Aurori. Aurori is wrapping up a 6-month plus art upgrade by the artist behind Mad Lad. So it's going to be a very interesting art upgrade that they're working on. Starting tomorrow, all Aurorian holders, you're going to have the chance to upgrade your NFT art absolutely for free. This is on Solana. And to celebrate this art upgrade, they're giving away over $100,000 of Ori and Metaplex tokens. And they're also doing a 2-week holders campaign starting tomorrow where you can complete quests, or holders can, with their Aurorians to earn additional tokens. And lastly, you can buy an Aurorian on Tensor and have all fees rebated completely for the next week. So make sure to check them out on Tensor. Aurorians is the collection, or check them out on Twitter at Aurori Project. Thank you again to you guys. It's been great partnering with Tensor and Aurorians. All right, next thing I want to talk about is very quickly, 30 seconds rundown on Pacmoon. The reason why I want to bring this up is it's breaking out after the third airdrop once again. But guys, I'm getting better at this technical analysis thing. Kicks, check this out. I drew this rhombus chart. And yesterday on the show, I was like, guys, it's prime for a breakout. Look at that.
Dude, that's fucking
right.
That's
so
damn good lines.
For people listening, guys, I drew
what is
some
rhombus? That's a geometry pattern.
Yep. Yeah. So I'm kind of studying. I'm breaking out this new layer of TA that hasn't really been seen yet by the crypto space.
Called shapes.
The rhombus. Yeah. So this rhombus shape, it was prime for a breakout. Easy. What'd you make of this price action? You think we go higher? 22 cents?
Higher. 50 cents is programmed.
Very interesting. Look at that rhombus.
I've been saying 50 cents for a while, dude. 50 cents is programmed.
What's the market? Because on your end, DexScreener says market cap 63 million. On CoinGecko, it says it's 104 million.
FDV is 180. $63 million.
224 on CoinGecko for FDV.
Nah, I think CoinGecko's off there.
Okay.
I've been seeing, we've been closely following this one. It's 63, but I don't want to, the only thing I will say on Pacmoon before we move on is it's the market cap running. I've been watching it closely. It's less about buyers stepping in and people buying this super hard. And it's basically just the creators just refusing to sell, right? Like these creators that are receiving these thousands of dollars of airdrops, they're just like, nah, I'm just not selling it. We're still in the early innings of this thing. They throw it in Wasabi. They now have the validator program. So we're not really seeing too much buys right now. There's been 1,200 buys in the last 24 hours. Nub, which is a meme coin on Solana that has a $50 million market cap, has 2 times that. So easy. That's the only thing I was thinking about is in order for this thing to hit 50 cents, I think we need new participants entering the Blast ecosystem. And until that happens, like we're not going to get anywhere near that. Sure, we might see additional running, but like it's just a process of getting more people into the ecosystem. It's less of a Pacmoon thing and it's more of a Blast thing in general because there's a lot of people that still don't like Blast at all. They're not anywhere near the ecosystem. They think they're late to it. They don't want to be exit liquid. And I think until we see post TGE or
the TGE is going to cook, dude.
Think it's going to cook?
I think once the TGE cooks, it's GG's, you know?
Can you do a quick rhombus pattern on Nub? I was thinking to add into my Nub.
I literally was going to pull it up. I already did it before the show. I already did it. So what do we got here? Let me pull up my rhombus pattern. This is the Nub token on Solana, by the way. Let's see if my lines are on here. Oh, so yeah. So check this out. Here's what I'm watching for on Nub is I'm looking for it to break out past this $52 million range, right? So 5.2 cents. It hit it 2 weeks ago. It hit it May 28th, and then it went back down. It hit it 53 or 5.3 cents, and then it went back down. Yesterday, it hit it again. And then it went back down. But what you're seeing here, right? Look at this rhombus, higher lows. You guessed it, Kicks. So this is what I'm watching for here is we're going to slowly see these higher lows. And then it goes, we zoom out, right? Then it goes bingo, 70 cents.
Bingo
sorry,
was his name.
70 Bingo was his name.
I'm with that. I like that. I think I'm gonna add my nub bags. Put another 10 salamis in there.
How much do you have in there right now?
10 salamis.
Yeah, I think I've got 12 in there right now, but I was like, dude, I kind of want to add more. So
I like that.
Rick Starr is saying that me doing TA is the biggest top signal in all of crypto. So
No, he's learning.
I'm learning, guys, and I have been getting better at it. It's actually very addicting. So here's what you guys want to check out really quickly. Mother token.
Yeah.
You got a pattern on that?
So this is actually no bueno, right? So we look at the last couple of days on it, but what I'm looking at here, right? Boom. This is not good. We need to see some resistance here. We're not seeing a lot of resistance. So what's happening here is we're seeing a little bit of a dip. People are taking profits. We're not seeing the holder count go up too much. The level that I'm watching for here, though, is like, hey, okay, now if you want to buy the dip, right? If you're interested in buying this dip, what I would do is I would be interested in this $80 million zone right here. Boom. Bingo was his name-o. 85 mil is my buy price here. I would expect it to dip until then. Any thoughts on this, TA, guys?
I think you're spot on. That downward wedge is looking tasty, And if we look back to June 1st, we had similar price action of that down wedge consolidation, double down wedge, full blown breakout.
Right.
Rocket ship emoji.
I like it. And I think what we're missing here is if we get another like twerk video, this thing's really going to go.
Oh, so that's the TA.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
you can't really put that in the TA. That's more of a qualitative analysis, but that's something I would add here. So,
yep.
yeah. All right. So good to know. I have some quick hitters before we wrap. Very first one, CryptoPunks. One sold below 29 ETH for the first time since July 2021. Nick, his CryptoPunk sales looking pretty good right now.
I'm just saying, I told him great sale. Great sale. Anytime one sells lower, I say great sale.
So 25 ETH is still your target easier?
25 ETH.
Maybe we'll go a little lower.
25 ETH.
Got it.
25.
Kicks, at what point would you ever consider buying a CryptoPunk? I know you owned a Bored Ape. I don't think I ever saw you rocking a CryptoPunk. You owned a V1, right?
Yeah,
no, back in 2021, man. I bought my first CryptoPunk in early May 2021. It was pretty cool, man. You had cool ass shades, cool guy. I bought 2 more in July. I made a lot of money on punks. It was great. Phenomenal. Great time. Easy, dude. Up only mode. Would I get back into punks? Yeah, sure. But also I'm not like trying to put 100.
It's a large amount of capital.
Yeah, I'm not trying to put 100 grand into punks right now. I think punks would be like something that if I go on a nice run here and punks are looking cheap, you know what I mean? And I got a burning pocket full of cash. Yeah, maybe I scoop up a punk. But right now, just the narrative in general is not very NFTs. You know what I mean? So if you have confidence and conviction and you're buying low, like, sure. But you can probably make more money in some other spots. Dude, my Pudgy's looking pretty good, dude. Just sitting on that thing, just getting free airdrops left and right.
What are Pudgy's at? 10 ETH?
I don't know.
Yeah, 10.4. They're looking good. I think they're steady. I think we got Pudgy Summer coming up. It's gonna be
pretty wild that you could sell 3 Pudgies and get a punk.
Yeah. You could sell 2 bigs and 5 littles and get a punk.
Yeah. That's wild.
It's pretty crazy.
And ETH NFTs, I mean, I was looking at it, guys, before the show. I could not believe how nasty it looked. It looks nasty.
Dude, no, think about the timeline, dude. People are only buying meme coins right now.
So, okay, next thing I want to talk about, since we are on the ETH NFT note, and I want to talk about it. We have Omnia. The Sappy Seals shared last week a little trailer for their upcoming game. This looks really good. It's a little battle, like pet fighting thing. Kicks and easy. Did you guys see this? As a result, Sappy Seals are up 25%. They're back up to 0.55. They're resilient, guys. And the PIXL token is up 50%, up to, I mean, it's up even more. It's up to 10 cents, guys. My question is, what did you guys think of the trailer? I'll start with easy on it. What do you think of the trailer? What do you think of the game? And would you rather buy, is PIXL just straight up the best buy instead of a Sappy Seal?
I would rather buy the token, like for sure. Like absolutely would rather just buy the PIXL token than a seal. It's more liquid. Look at it. It's up 18%. Are seals up?
Yeah, seals are up
25%.
25% in the last 7 days.
I like that. I like that. But you can get in and out of the token in the last 7 days. What's PIXL up today?
PIXL is up 18% today.
Yeah. So you have my answer.
Okay. Kicks, anything to add here?
No, I mean that trailer looked really fun. Gave me like flashbacks down the N64. There was like a Pokemon arena game, and you'd like battle in the arena. Yeah, good times.
So I literally staked my seal for, I had 2 seals I staked for a month, and I got, I have 4,400 PIXL, which is $430. That's not bad. If this thing
That's
goes
free
to $1,
cash, dude.
I'm sitting pretty. So
Why is it always $1, dude? Like if this goes to 20 cents, you're sitting on like, $800.
I
Like,
wouldn't sell it. I wouldn't sell it for $800. I'm just gonna keep it in there.
what would you sell it for?
I would sell it for $4,000 when it hits $1. Okay. All right. Very last one. So this one I'm very interested in. Pixelmon. So the Pixelmon had its TGE last week. It debuted at a $40 million market cap. What I liked about this is I saw a lot of people like disappointed in the launch, like, oh, blah, 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 this wasn't good. This is the first like gaming TGE that I would actually buy. Like when Portal Coin came out, what was it? It was like $1 billion FTV. I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole, and it's been down only ever since. Mon debuting at only 40 million is kind of interesting to me, because that's actually kind of a reasonable price that I think can go up over a longer period of time, and it's not dumping too much. I don't know. So that was my thought process, but I'm not a gaming guy, so I wanted to bring this up to you guys, see what you think on Pixelmon. Is this interesting to you?
I'm a buyer.
You're a buyer of 40 cents.
I'm a buyer.
What's your thesis on Pixelmon in general? What's
a lot of additional games coming out through the Mon protocol? I think it just feels like quality protocol more than just a game. So many people are just associating it with the Pixelmon game itself, and I don't think that's fair. I think that there's a lot more going on in the Pixelmon ecosystem. Right now it was like a decent unlock as well. So like the whole VC dumping is not, I don't think is going to be as aggressive. Right. Personally, I'm like, I don't think it's going to be as aggressive. I think overall there's more upside potential with what's rolling out on it. So that's kind of like where my head's at, is like, as the game continues to have highlights, as more things continue to roll out on Mon protocol, more potential upside is present. Yeah, just, I'm not going to overthink it. I want exposure to it personally.
Very interesting. Kix, any thoughts here on Pixelmon?
Yeah, I mean, I like the
you have a troubled history with it. I know you have a troubled history with it. You spent, a lot. I watched that video.
That was years ago, man. I don't hold grudges like that. That was years ago, dude. It was a legendary moment, though. You had to have been there. I do think that like the market cap, being as low as it is pretty attractive. Like Mon's at 56 million circulating. If you comp that with Portal, they're at 166. So it's like 1/3 the size. The only thing I've heard like that would make you maybe a little cautious, like Spark C, very into the gaming space, great follow on Twitter. He said that there's like a lot of unlocks on Mon, I think, over like the next 6 months or a year, where basically like this, the circulating supply is going to go up by like 4x or something, or 8x or something. So you need a lot of buy pressure on it. If all when gaming gets another run,
well,
which
it's buy or burn pressure. Like that's the thing a lot of people forget. Like if there's reasons and incentives to use the token in game that causes deflationary mechanics and burn, you need significantly less buy pressure.
Well, I think with Mon, there's a big incentive to like stake, and they kind of have like a stake launchpad thing for like, different tokens. Like for example, Kororo Beasts, right? Like you can stake your Mon, and then you'll get part of like Kororo Beasts' allocation. So yeah, definitely there could be a big incentive for people to stake up. I was just mentioning that as like something that I heard about Mon, because like Sparksy was like, yeah, there's a lot of inflation, so you need what Easy said. Either you need like no sell pressure, or you need a lot of buy pressure to be able to like sustain through the unlock. So that's just something to keep in mind if you're looking at buying it. I think if like gaming goes on another run, or rather when gaming goes on another run, like will this pump? Yes. And will all gaming stuff pump? Yes. I think Mon, if they got something cooking in the kitchen, right? Because the game's all about catalysts, right? And if they have some big catalysts on the horizon that can get some pumpy,
Yeah.
The
very last one, and this is a surprise one. We're on the game, since we're on the gaming front. KARRAT token, very interesting. This thing's up 96% in the last month. So I want to serve this up to you guys because they seem to have a pretty active community, but for some reason, every time I see KARRAT, every time I see My Pet Hooligan, they're doing something right. I'm impressed. But my issue with it, and there's a psychological thing, is I don't see enough people talking about it, so my FOMO meter doesn't go off. Like, I never see these the cabal talking about it, right? So if anything, this might be bullish. But
I don't think it's bullish.
I'm like quarter buyers here, easy. So you're kind of plugged into this ecosystem. What do we need to know about KARRAT? Like, what's the bull case for it? Why is this up 96% in the last 24 hours?
Dude, it's working game. Working game. My Pet Hooligan's been working on their game for 2 years. People playing the game, support from things like Epic and more that it seems like they're going to continue to gain traction from. Yeah, I mean, that's also the other thing is you had some prominent social media influencers who are heavily invested also discussing it. So you don't see the same individuals on crypto Twitter as like the YouTube audience talking about this. And like people have to remember too, there's like a totally different audience on YouTube, like a much different audience that does not have much overlap with crypto Twitter. And it's kind of like finding that lane and where you drive action to. And that's kind of where my head's at is like, okay, if they're going to keep pushing this because they're investors and have unlocks coming, then it's going to keep going much higher.
Got it. Yeah, it is on Coinbase. And this is more of a YouTube style token, or that is a YouTube audience that is interested in this KARRAT token.
Well, it's the gaming cabal, which is not as heavily on this side of things. Sorry. That's what I look at. I'm like, this is not as heavy as like the crypto Twitter. I think My Pet Hooligan has a great game. I think that they continue to develop things and showcase what's been going on in their ecosystem. It just doesn't gain the same level of interest from people on this side versus the level of interest it can gain from a separate audience. Like me personally, I'm like, I think this has some serious potential for the game that actually is playable and is enjoyable from a third-person shooter. And the KARRAT token, I mean, it's a full ecosystem. Like NVIDIA and Palantir partnerships, which is huge.
Yeah, I mean, look, My Pet Hooligan continuing to do well. I've always been a fan. I don't have any exposure. My problem with gaming in general is I have no additional insight. So like,
you don't have an edge.
No, I just like to buy my Mutable X. I buy my I kind of look at AVAX, call me crazy, as some gaming exposure, and that's that. I'm just like, I don't want to get cute with it. So yeah, but anyways, that's our show for today, guys. One more shout out to the partner of today's show, Aurora. Their 6-month art upgrade they've been working on is happening tomorrow. All holders are going to be able to go to the website, get their art upgraded. They're also doing a $100,000 prize pool paid in Ori and Metaplex tokens if you complete or via their loyalty system that they're building out. They're also doing a 2-week holders event starting tomorrow where holders can complete quests with their Aurorians to earn additional rewards. And last thing you can do is go on Tensor. You can buy these Aurorians for a point boost and a fee rebates on all Aurorians purchased for the next week. Make sure to follow them at Aurora Project on X, on Twitter, and check them out on Tensor. Obviously, we love Tensor. They are our partner for Solana NFTs. But thank you all for tuning in. We will be back tomorrow. If you're listening on YouTube, hit us with a subscribe. Hit us with a like. If you're listening on Twitter, follow us at BodagoZN.